start with For No One by the Beatles, a beautiful song. Pretty sure it was a Paul McCartney tune. First thing you got to know about this one is how to do a little pluck strum on it in order to get that effect that they get on it. So what I normally do is I pluck with the thumb and do a couple of strums with the back of these two fingers. So pluck, strum, 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 pluck, strum, strum, strum. And I'm not using my wrist like that. I'm actually just using the fingers like that. It's more like a flick, like if I had some water at the end of my fingers and just flicking it off, but I'm not using my wrist, because if you use your wrist, you're going to pull your fingers out of position. You want it to be very, because you're plucking bass notes, you don't want your hand moving much. So you're going to go pluck, flick, 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 pluck, flick, flick, flick. Okay, and then the other thing you need to know on this song is the fact that when you get, say, 3 chords in a row that are the same, for instance, D minor, we're going to alternate bass notes back and forth. We're going to go 4, 5, 4. In her eyes you see nothing, no sign of love behind the tears. So through that little section I was just alternating from 4 to 5 and back to 4 again, so that way it doesn't become monotonous. So that happens a few times during the song. Other than that, you just want to get real good at doing the pluck strum. C on the bass, B on the bass, A on the bass, A minor over G. Now, one other thing about this song is if you can implement your thumb in this thing for the F major 7 and F minor 7, you'll get a nice bassy sound out of it. I'm using my thumb to go over the number 6 string on both chords. If that's too difficult, what I would suggest doing is just plucking on the 5th string twice. So chord substitutions for the F minor 7, you could do, going from the F major 7, and you can just do 3 across like this, 4, and then just pluck from the 4th string down. So it's a substitution for the minor 7. Still sounds really good. So 4 string, 3 across, and back to the C chord. And in her eyes you see nothing, no sign of love behind the tears, cried for no one, a love that should have lasted years. Then this last chord is a G suspended to G, and it's a little bit different than the A minor over G. It's more like that Jackson Browne Running on Empty song. Running on empty. It's slightly different than the A minor over G. It's really in the context of how it's used, but that's getting too technical here, so I just wanted to point that out. So anyway, so the G suspended to regular G at the end. That's the only part you're not using the pluck strum. You're just going to strum those. Love that should have lasted years. And you're just going to strum 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, that's all the tricky stuff on that song. Good luck.